everyone. Did you have a restful holiday? I hope you are fully recharged and ready for a fresh start. Looking back at last week's expressions from Virginia Woolf, we covered on hand, 손을 놓다, may very well, 10중 8구 뭐뭐일 것이다, be true of, 뭐뭐에 해당하다, break off, 분리되다, 잠시 멈추다, and confident, 절친한 친구. Okay, so do you remember them? I hope you've been using them in your daily life. Personally, Wolf's thoughts on female friendship made me reflect on my own confidence. While we have many superficial connections such as school, friends, neighbors, or club members, having just one person with whom we can share every secret ensures you will never be truly lonely. Okay. And this week, we are lowering the difficulty slightly as some found Wolf a bit challenging. Okay, so we are diving into a book called Life Lessons by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross and her student David Kessler. The writer, Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, is a pioneer in hospice care, and this book is based on interview with people facing death, offering profound lessons on how to truly live. Since it's based on interviews, the language is much more practical and everyday friendly, so it will be more easy for us to learn, okay? And today's key expression is only two, which describes an outcome that is the opposite of what was intended. Let's dive into day 40. And first, let's check yesterday's answer to say, 그녀는 문제가 있을 때마다 그에게 속마음을 털어놓곤 했습니다. In English, the correct sentence is, she used to confide in him whenever she had a problem. Okay, so remember the verb confide in means to trust someone enough to share your secrets. Okay, so confide in is a verb. Okay, 속마음을 털어놓을 정도로 신뢰하다. The noun form confident is 절친한 친구, close friend. Okay. Okay, let's look at today's passage. Too often, however, we search for them in money, status, or the perfect job, only to find that these things lack meaning. Only to verb means 그러나 뭐뭐하다. Okay? So too often, however, 그러나 너무나 자주 we search for them, 그것들을 찾는데요. In money, status, or perfect job. 돈이나 지위나 완벽한 직업 이런 곳에서 그걸 찾고 있습니다. Only to find, 그런데 알게 됩니다. That these things lack meaning. 이런 것들이 의미가 결여되어 있다, 즉 공허하다, 의미가 없다라는 것을 알게 됩니다. 오케이, 여기서 dam은 인생의 의미, 뭐 그런 의미로 쓰여 있습니다, 문맥상. Okay, so the phrase only to verb works like but. So it's used when a result is unexpected or disappointing. It's a sophisticated way to express irony without using difficult words. So only to, 그러나 뭐뭐하다, 의도와는 다른, 의도와는 반대의, 정반대의 실망스러운 결과를 나타낼 때 쓰이는 표현이다라고 알고 계시면 되겠습니다. And so look at the vocabulary. status, 사회적인 지위, reside, 거주하다 혹은 성질이 존재하다. heartache, 마음이 아픈 거죠. 네, 상처. lack, 결여되다, 부족하다. And let's practice only 2 with 3 examples. The first, he hurried to the airport. 공항에 서둘러 갔습니다. Only to find, 그런데 발견했죠. His flight had already departed. 비행기가 이미 떠나버렸어요. The second, she studied all night for the exam. 시험 준비를 위해서 밤새도록 공부를 했는데요. Only to realize, 알게 됐네요. it had been postponed. 시험이 연기됐대요. The third, they invested all their savings. 저축한 걸 다 투자를 했는데요. Only to see, 알게 됐어요. The startup go bankrupt within a year. 투자한 그 스타트업 회사가 1년 안에 파산한 걸 알게 됐습니다. So we can see that only two is used when the outcome result is unexpected and disappointing. Okay? Okay, and two verb and only two verb. Okay, so usually in English, to infinitive usually means in order to. Look at number 2. A standard to verb usually indicates intent or purpose. 뭐뭐 하기 위해서. So look at the example. I ran to the bus stop to catch the bus. 버스를 타기 위해서 정류소에 달려갔어요. But when only is added, it shifts the focus to the result. Only to verb indicates an unintended, often disappointing result. So it functions similar to but unfortunately. only가 붙으면 그러나 실망스럽게도 혹은 불행하게도 뭐뭐합니다 라는 뜻이죠. So I ran to the bus stop only to miss it. 버스 정류소 달려갔는데요. 저런 놓쳐버렸습니다. Can you make a difference between two and only two? Okay. Now today's quiz. How do you say 그는 전 속력으로 버스 정류장에 달려왔지만 결국 버스를 놓치고 말았습니다. In English, he ran to the bus stop at full speed, blank, blank, missed the bus. Okay, leave your answer in the comments. I hope your search for meaning today leads to joy, not heartache. See you tomorrow for day 41. Bye.